Afternoon to you, and you're welcome to Newsbeat here on Metro TV. We're live from the Ikwa Bohima studios here at North Ridge. My name is Annie Afan. The news is also streaming live on DSTV channel 277. You can also join us on Metro News on Facebook. Let's now take a look at the headlines. Minerals Commission begins investigation into mining pit collapse after occurred on Wednesday at Dentra Breman Brofuedu in the Upper Dentra West District of the Central Region. We take a look into the various hospitals across the country where the strike action by medical laboratory scientists enters the second day. There's also a grim situation at Ottoman bin Afan Senior High School in the Western Region as students are forced to sleep on bare floors due to insufficient space. And in business, PURC hits of a marginal increase in utility prices in July. On the foreign front, we will take you to where thousands flee Goma in Democratic Republic of Congo over fears of volcanic eruption. Well, in our first story, the Ottoman bin Afan Senior High School at the Kambulni in the Elembele district of the Western Region is congested due to the lack of space. Many of the students in the boarding house are forced to sleep on bare floors. Their boxes and trunks have been kept outside their dormitories, exposing them to the various, the vagaries of the weather. Now, there is also more in the report filed by the Zambaga Rafiu Saminu read to you.
The Usman bin Afan Senior High School in Kangbele in the...
If a teacher is standing in front of her to teach her, it's very difficult for her to understand because we'll be focusing on what the floor that we are sitting on, and this will cause a great problem to us. In this school is what Ottoman bin Afan Senior High School. We have many problems here, so we need your help. The government, member of staff, teachers, means we are pleading. We need your help. Because it didn't come in, it will affect our education.
Our things, even our clothes, sometimes we leave them outside because we don't have places in the room to keep them. And our toilet is full, currently getting full. So therefore, students need to defecate in rubbish and then go and dump it in the toilet because they can't sit on it. And then the bathhouses too. They are very few, and when we wake up, we need to be on queue for a very long time before we can take our bus to school.
Assembly member for the Kangbele electoral area, Sheikh Abdullahi, added his voice to the call made by the students.
The school has not seen any infrastructure that is coming from the government. Although the school started as a private school, somewhere in 2012, it was absorbed by the government. So we were of the view that government will come in and assist in terms of infrastructure and other facilities. What we are seeing now is the posting of teachers and the payment of teachers is normally done by the government. The government is taking care of that, but the school lacks infrastructure.
The students hope that the government will move quickly to address their challenges to enhance teaching and learning.
That will fight Saminu's reports on Ottoman's situation in the school. We'll bring you some more details about what's happening to other schools as well. But for now, let's come to Greater Accra. And the La Dadekotopon Municipal Assembly has demolished a life-threatening, dilapidated, defunct clinic at the La Wireless cluster of schools. Now, the action follows a sustained reportage of the plight of pupils and teachers of the school on Metro TV's Community Watch program. The municipal Municipal Chief Executive of Dadikotopo Municipality, Solomon Kote Nikwe, has in addition provided street lights to enhance security, a new water tank, and in collaboration with WaterAid made new toilet facilities operational. Before we know the progress is made, here's a short report on the challenges.
The lives of pupils of La Wireless cluster of schools are in danger. This crack you see here is at the right side of the structure. When you go to the left side too, it is equally cracked, and see those two children passing by. This very structure you see could fall off and then crush them.
It used to be our assembly hall. Okay. Then one day we were in a meeting, then we had a crack, and then we realized that we are endangering our lives. So we came out of the meeting and held it elsewhere.
You can see from behind you the platform. There's been a polytank, 10,000 liters capacity, that was donated by Rotary Club, Accra North, to the early child of the cluster. Okay. And it is storing water for more than 10 years today. Okay. Early this morning, I was called that they have taken the tank away. And the lack of security lights is our major problem. They have turned this place into a waste of a polytank for us to what? To save water for the use of the children. He came with a few security lights, and he